Hello, my name is Ben, and on this YouTube channel I document my own print-on-demand journey. I've tried Amazon KDP and print-on-demand for 6 months now, and I'd like to share with you how many sales I have made in these 6 months across all the platforms I've been uploading to. I think this video is interesting for everybody who's following me already, but also for everybody who's thinking about starting with print-on-demand, just to give you an idea what you can realistically expect after half a year of spending quite a bit of time designing and uploading to print on demand and Amazon KDP. Now, I need to tell you that I do this business part-time, so I work full-time during the week, around 10 hours a day, and then in the evenings and on the weekend I have built this business. So if you have more time on your hands, chances are that you can make many more sales, because to be honest, I haven't really spent that much time designing. I've mainly been using simple design tools that everybody can really use as a beginner. I've used pre-made graphics and changed them and made them my own. I need to tell you that I haven't done any copyright stuff, nothing that is copyrighted, or I'm not infringing any trademarks. I know there are people out there who are selling stuff on Redbubble or other platforms where they could get banned for. I'm not doing that. So I'm really selling evergreen designs. Most of them, they are not trends. Some of them are, but let's say 80-90% of my designs are evergreen designs, because I want to build a business which will generate sales as passively as possible, also for the next years to come. So I'm not interested in short-term trends. What I do is sometimes I design I'm creating some designs for trends, but not that many. And also I am working on some designs for seasonal niches, like the 4th of July, Independence Day in the USA, but also for Christmas. But, pretty much everything else, I'm just doing evergreen designs, broad niches. I'm going down into sub-niches. I'm using research tools for that. There are plenty of research tools out there, but also free tools. But, this video is really just to give everybody, who's thinking about starting with KDP or print on demand, give everybody a realistic expectation what you can expect if you're deciding to build a print on demand business part-time. And just, as I said, if you have more time on your hands, you can probably do much more, because all I do during the week is maybe, an hour in the evening or so working on this. And that's it. So we're starting with Amazon KDP. You can see here the last 30 days. I sold in January 3 books, in February 5 books, in March 10, in April 10, and now we're in May. And in May I've actually already made 14 sales, and it's only, we still have 10 days to go. So chances are that this will become my biggest month in KDP. So it's been growing every month. And this is actually taking me to 46 sales. 46 sales after 6 months of uploading to KDP. Now, KDP actually started 5 months ago, I must say. But generally with this business I started 6 months ago. So I didn't actually start with KDP before the end of December. Amazon Merch, I've made 103 sales now, which is great, because this means I fulfilled the requirements for tier 500. I made a video when I had 100 sales, but I had 2 returns as well. So I'm very happy now that I have 103 sales, which, even if I deduct these 2 returns, I will be over the 100 sales. It will hopefully allow me to get tiered up soon, and I'm excited about that. Spreadshirt, this is the European platform, not the US platform. This is just Europe. Europe is the UK website, but it contains all of the European marketplaces. As you can see on Spreadshirt, this is by far my most successful platform, well, together with Amazon Merch. But then there's a big gap between Spreadshirt and Amazon Merch and the other platforms. So I've made on Spreadshirt, as you can see, 105 sales now. May is a bit slower, I must admit, compared to April. But in April I had one day where I made 8 sales in a day. That was really my biggest day so far in print on demand. And in May now, well, already 14 sales. So chances are I'll be higher than March, which is good. Maybe a bit lower than April, but again, still 10 days to go. And overall, 105 sales on Spreadshirt. But this was only Spreadshirt Europe. So we're looking now at Spreadshirt US. Unfortunately, not a single sale in May. April wasn't bad though, with 5 sales. But as you can already see, Spreadshirt US is a lot slower for me than Europe. Can't really say why, because yeah, I started to upload to Spreadshirt US a few weeks later than Europe, but still I should see much more now. Maybe it's just a smaller marketplace, maybe the US guys are looking for different designs, I don't know. I'm uploading the same designs to both platforms. You must know about Spreadshirt that Europe and US are completely separate platforms, different websites, so you have to register for both of them. Now again, Spreadshirt in total, that if I take the European and the US sales together, takes me to 112 sales, and I've made over $400 from Spreadshirt. I'm really happy about that. Redbubble, it's been going a bit slow in the beginning, but it's been picking up recently as soon as I started to increase my royalties. I don't know if that's related, but I'm making more sales now on Redbubble every month, which is great. With Redbubble, I need to tell you, I needed to have a lot of patience with Redbubble, but I've kept uploading. It's the key to a successful online business, in my opinion. You need to be persistent, which is what I try to be with this YouTube channel as well. Just be persistent and consistent, and you will be successful, even though it might be a bit slower on some platforms. As you can see here, that I make sales now more frequently. For example, on the 18th of May, I had 2 sales actually. Before that, the date was the 13th of May was the day a sale before that. So you can see at the top here, 22 sales on Redbubble. Zazzle is actually a bit more successful than Redbubble for me. I've made 25 sales on Zazzle, and I have less designs online compared to Redbubble. So if you're thinking about, do you go with Redbubble or Zazzle? Well, it's probably easier to upload to Redbubble because the whole handling is a bit easier, it's more user-friendly. But Zazzle can generate some good sales as well. I'm really happy about that. You can see that the royalties were quite low, but that's my own fault because I started with pretty low royalties on Zazzle. You can adjust them yourself. I set them quite low in the beginning, but I've increased them now from 5% in the beginning to 15% now. I'm not doing this for the designs which are already online because it's a lot of work, so I'm not doing that. I'm only doing that for the new designs. Society 6, been uploading as well. In total 11 sales so far. Not bad, but it could be a bit better, but it doesn't matter. I'm just taking the sales as well, so that's fine. Tostadora, I'm not going to show you the page with the sales because on Tostadora it's a bit different. You have different shops. I've got more than 20 shops now because every shop has a upload limit. So I have to create new shops if I want to upload more. I've got only 3 sales, but I only started a few weeks ago with that. And it's just, just a platform where you can make a few sales. From what you can see here, I think it's definitely worth starting in the beginning with KDP, Amazon Merch, and Spreadshirt, and maybe Redbubble. And then, the platforms that you can do in addition, if you have more time or if you use an upload tool as I do, you can use Zazzle or Society 6 as well, or Tostadora as well. Then Fine Art America, only 2 sales so far. Got lots of designs online. Fine Art America is a bit slower than the other platforms, but that might be the case because most people on Fine Art America are really looking for fine art. Even though Fine Art America have opened their website for everybody, really, also selling commercial designs. They even promote some of these commercial designs on their front page. So yeah, you can make sales with commercial designs and text-based designs on Fine Art America as well, but it's just slower. So again, it might be, for me, it's probably the last website I would want to upload to. But if you're using an upload tool, again, then you can just upload as well. It doesn't add any cost to your business, and it doesn't cost you any time. So I'm also uploading to Shirty. Shirty actually has the campaign model, which means that it's recommended actually that you do your own advertising. I'm not doing any advertising, so I'm still making some sales. So I've made 5 sales. Royalties weren't bad, with over 22 euros actually for 5 shirts. That's not bad. All t-shirts. Again, not doing advertising at the moment. I'm not really seeing the point of doing any advertising. Maybe I'll do that in the future, but not at the moment. Then TeePublic. TeePublic, you need to know, my designs do not show in the marketplace. I still made some sales, 3 sales so far, and I continue to upload. It doesn't matter because I'm using an upload tool. So I'm just uploading. I guess people found these through Google, and again, just some additional sales. I'm not excited about it, but I still have the hope that maybe one day my designs will show up on the marketplace. and maybe then I'll make some more sales, but you never know. It's TeePublic is a bit annoying, that website actually, because what's the point? You upload, you know, and your designs don't show up. Next is Etsy. Etsy I've made 18 sales, and really happy about that. I haven't really pushed it a lot in the past few weeks and months, so I need to continue to upload some more and need to optimize my listings. I haven't really paid a lot of attention to Etsy, which I now see on my sales, because I haven't really had a sale for a month. But before that, I had actually 2 or 3 sales where I've made, I think it was over $20 of profit for one t-shirt, and I had 2 or 3 of them. That was amazing, so I just need to push that a little bit more. There's a lot of potential in Etsy, especially if you can get quite a high margin and high profits for your t-shirts. I'm also selling on Seller Central, but I haven't really had a single sale there. I've had one sale, but I couldn't deliver it via Printful because the person who bought it was somewhere on a African island and they couldn't ship there, so it was a bit strange, a bit annoying. It was actually quite funny. It was a Bitcoin shirt and they wanted it delivered to that African island. Yeah, but these are pretty much all the websites that I upload to. I also upload to Threadless, but my designs don't show up on the marketplace. No designs do. I think you need to get only very special designs show up on their marketplace. So by default, your designs will not show up. All the other websites that I showed you, except TeePublic, your designs will show up on the marketplace and you can make sales straight away. All these websites are free, except Fine Art America. You have to pay $30 if you want to upload more than, I believe, 30 designs. Those $30 are for an entire year. It might be worth doing, maybe not. You know, it's up to you to decide. Etsy, I think, is a bit advanced because you have to get it fulfilled by another company like Printful. But all the other websites, you know, if you're interested in building a business, I think print on demand is perfect to start. I think you can make more money possibly with other business models in the beginning, but the whole idea of this is that for me, you know, I'm not spending a lot of time designing. I'm just using pre-made graphics like on Creative Fabrica or Sunsets. Then you use simple design tools to make these my own. I'm not spending a lot of time on designing, honestly. I try to automate this as much as possible. I really enjoy the process. I upload a lot. I enjoy a sense of achievement, you know, and then I will get sales, and it's just running part-time. I'm even doing another online business in parallel to this because this doesn't take a lot of time for me anymore. Yeah, it did in the first few months when I started building it, but now that I've got my established processes, I can build the business with automation and it doesn't really cost me a lot of time. I know I could possibly push this even further with creating more innovative designs, but you know, maybe I'll do this when I've got more time on my hand. Besides that, yeah, I'm now thinking about looking at Shopify as well, but to do that, I think I need some really, really good bestsellers, which I will then push on my Shopify store. That might be my next step. And I think Print on Demand is just perfect for everybody who's just getting into online business like myself. This is my first online business, and also at the same time the first one that ever worked for me. I've never tried it before, to be honest. Yeah, I sold a bit of here and there on eBay, but besides that, this is really my very first online business. I'm excited it works. I'm excited I can share my knowledge on YouTube, which you could see as a separate online business, really, because it allows me to build an audience. You guys have been with me since the beginning, some of you, and I'm really grateful for that. This channel is growing, you know, every day is growing with maybe 10 to 20 subscribers. It's just amazing, and thanks for that. And so hopefully this video was interesting. If you liked it, then please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on my print on demand journey, then subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!